Hello everyone, my name is Leslie Jones and I'm the Collections and Archives Manager at the Northeast Georgia History Center. Recently, I also became the curator for the History Center. After going through the permanent exhibits with staff, interns, and school groups, I realized that our schoolhouse needed a little bit of renovation. We won't be going over every artifact we have in the exhibit today, but I do want to share some interesting pieces that are currently on display. This dress was specifically made to be the uniform while attending Brenau University. Each student was required to wear a white dress to class. This was in the schoolhouse before the remodel, but the new addition is the mirror. Now visitors can see what could not be seen before, the back of this amazing dress. See how the hooks and eyes were put in place around the floral pattern? Fun fact, there are 51 hooks and eyes on this dress, and it's completely handmade. This garment was given to us by the Brenau Archives, and I think it's one of my favorite pieces in the exhibit. Founded in 1878, the Georgia Baptist Female Seminary was made for women who wanted a higher education. In 1900, a psychologist by the name of Dr. H.J. Pierce purchased the school and changed the name to Brenau College. Today, now known as Brenau University, has been ranked one of the most diverse campuses in the country, and it also is open to male students. For those who don't know, we are located on Brenau campus, and we are proud to be part of such an amazing university. Here is a new addition to the exhibit, a desk from the Candler Street School in Gainesville. We do not have any information on who donated this as well, so if you know, please reach out to us. Candler Street School was built in 1910 by H.H. Dean as a way to give education to students that lived on Green Street and the various streets connected to it. I imagine the walk from Green Street all the way to Main Street School had to be tiresome for kids, especially the students that were small enough to fit in these little desks. Today, the building houses the Bates Carter accounting firm. And if you look on top of the desk, the very first yearbook published by Gainesville High School is on top. Another thing I wanted to do in the schoolhouse is show diversity within Gainesville. Some of the additions include photographs of Fair Street School, a yearbook from E.E. Butler High School, and here, in the very first part of the exhibit as you walk in, is an amazing photograph of Beulah Rucker's industrial school in 1955. These students were in the 8th grade class, and if you look closely, there are 10 girls and only one boy. In 1911, Beulah Rucker built a school that was also a boarding house for her students. Beulah wanted black children to have just as much education and guidance as white children. I think something I love most about Beulah Rucker is her tenacity and strength to get the school built, running, and stay afloat for decades. A very big thank you to the Hall County Library System for letting us use this photograph for our exhibit. In 1955, Beulah wrote a short but very insightful book on her life and the journey it took to teaching education during segregation. If you'd like to read her book, we do have copies in the gift shop available for when you come see the schoolhouse for yourself. I would highly recommend visiting the Beulah Rucker Museum that is down the road and learn more about this incredible woman. During the remodel of the schoolhouse, we decided together as a staff that the University of Georgia should be added to the exhibit. I think a true favorite of ours is UGA, the mascot of UGA. Our very own UGA graduate and Director of Education, Marie Bartlett, donated little UGA to the exhibit, and we're so happy he's here. The bulldog we have today comes from a very specific UGA line. In 1956, UGA 1 was brought to a UGA game as a wedding present to a fan attending that specific home game. The coach asked if they would bring the bulldog back for the next game, and the UGA mascot was born. Today, the line of UGAs is on its 11th dog in the family line. His name is Boom, and he just started the job in April of 2023. Just looking at this sweet little face, we know he's a good boy who will watch over the schoolhouse for us. Another stuffed plush we have here in the schoolhouse is Big Red. This item was in our archives, and he just needed to be seen by all the visitors. Since 1935, Big Red has been the mascot of Gainesville High School, although it's unclear how it came to be. According to an article from the Gainesville Times, the legend goes that the school had yet to pick a nickname for their team. A sports writer who came to the game said that the players looked like a thundering herd of red elephants. Former editor and columnist for the Times, Johnny Vardaman, says there is no conclusive evidence of this to be the exact origin. We do not know who donated Big Red to the History Center, so if it's you or someone you know, please contact us so we can thank you properly. And that, in short, is an introduction to the schoolhouse and the history of education in Northeast Georgia. I want to thank the Gainesville Times for their articles on the origins of Big Red and for the history of Candler Street School. Again, my name is Leslie Jones, and if you have anything you want to donate to the museum towards our schoolhouse, please contact me. We would love to show more if we can. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you soon.